First, I'd like to give a story from my mother, she's in Christchurch right now, and 75% of Christchurch was demolished in from 2011 because of an earthquake. And she's a 76-year-old woman. She's Pākehā, which means she's not Māori. You'd say she's a white lady, but in New Zealand they say she's Pākehā. And she said this was more of a tragedy to her than the earthquakes that killed many more people than the attack yesterday, because she said you can't get mad at nature, but she was very saddened by this show of human hatred. So I wanted to say that we give our love to families of those people in Christchurch and of the Muslim community from New Zealand, and those in empathy with them all around the world. So I was born in London and my father's from Ghana, but I grew up in Christchurch, New Zealand, and I was horrified by the news yesterday and what the Prime Minister rightly called a terrorist attack. An Australian politician responded with an Islamophobic comment, and basically this has to stop. We need to call out politicians and mainstream media to rehumanise and stand with those who worship in ways that are visible, and to rehumanise and stand with those with black and brown bodies. So I decided to ask how I could stand in solidarity today with the Muslim community here at NYU, and I was invited to the Islamic Centre prayers and lunch. And what stood out to me in my first trip into a Muslim community was that the Imam talked to everyone about a global movement of love. So in New Zealand, after the invasion and wars and colonialisation by the British 180 years ago, it's basically been known as a peaceful country. It's anti-nuclear, sending peace troops, not warships. There's more war troops, with minimal gun violence and no mass shootings. So guns are just not the norm, and now we have an urgent need for automatic weapon reform that's much more achievable there than here. In New Zealand, we're so used to seeing people that look the same, Pacific Islanders, white people, Māori people, and worship the same way, Chinese people as well who've been there a long time. It's my belief that many New Zealanders have never befriended a Muslim before. I've been close to the community from singing Javanese gamelan for years, but they may still look at a Muslim woman in a different way to a way that they'd see a Christian nun or a Brethren Christian woman in a headscarf. So when we brush structural racism, white supremacy and xenophobia under the rug, global extremist views can take hold. So it's finally time for New Zealanders in my country to have an uncomfortable discussion about race that they haven't really been able to have openly. So when I went to press today, I saw the same that I would see in religious ceremony anywhere, whether that's Jewish, Buddhist, Hindu or Muslim faith. Everybody cares for their children, everyone cares for their families, everyone cares for their friends, and finally everyone eats together. I have a song about this from a tragedy, a terror attack in Palestine, and so I just thought I'd sing you a little tiny bit of that, because I'm a music professor and I'm better at singing than speaking. So it goes like this. How can you see me as your mother? How can you see me as your daughter in your mind when you want to be blind? If you open your eyes, your heart might melt and you don't know what you'll find. Land does not matter, money does not matter, life matters. Whoever our God is, they made us and the earth for all of us, so don't waste it, cause you know life matters. Beautiful nature and us crazy humans, not some for me, some for you, as life matters. Extreme love and wisdom is capable in all of us, cause life matters.